What is up, Neophytes? My name's Alan, aka NeoCrypter, and welcome to something I'm really happy to talk to you guys about. So, if you follow me on Twitter, you might notice I tweeted out a little twit with a tweet. Tweet, shooby-doo. Sounds like Bert Shaw. Anyway, I tweeted out Saturday, I think it was, that I am now officially partnered with Nitrado. And I thought I would explain what that is to you guys and what that means and everything else. So what is Nitrado? Well, Nitrado is a game services provider, aka, you know, you can go to them, you can get a game server, you can get communications like TeamSpeak, Mumble, Ventrilo, and yeah, that's you know, that's kind of what they specialize in. So basically, you know, we're on the Nitrado webpage right here, right now, and you know, this is their, you know, their little spoiler thingy at the top, where they're promoting what they currently have going. So, you know, that obviously do Conan. They are also, you know, supported by Wildcard for Arc. Just thought I'd mention that right there. We have, and they have Hellion. They have a ton of games. We'll look at that in a minute. It's a prepaid system. So basically, you put money onto your Nitrado account and rent your servers and services with that, instead of having to worry about, you know, it charging your card monthly or something like that. It's pretty easy to manage financially is what I'm saying, because not only is it kind of a prepaid game server provider, beyond that, they have systems. So if you're running a public server or you have friends that play with you and, you know, they want to help out with the server, you know, they don't have to worry about, you know, getting your, you know, giving you their PayPal account information by sending you money via PayPal or anything of that, credit cards, whatever. All they have to do is have a Nitrado account, which is free to create, and directly donate money to the upkeep of the server, which is a really awesome feature, and I've always thought anyway. Okay, so let's talk about some of their key features, because, well, I want you guys to be in the know. I've used them before, so I was pretty pleased when this came about. I always like their service. They have some really unique features. Key features, you know, like I said, they have lots of games. Let's see here. Let us go into Cloud Game Server. Here we go. Boom. Server page. And you can see here, this is kind of their matrix of, you know, some of the games they offer directly off the bat, and, you know, different server sizes, whatnot. But if we click over on games, scroll for a moment, just watch over there. Right there. I'm going to scroll, and I'm scrolling, and I'm scrolling, and we're scrolling some more. Still scrolling. So yeah, as you get the idea, they have a ton of game servers that they can provide you. Beyond that, they also do voice server hosting. So like I said, TeamSpeak, Ventrilo, Mumble, pretty cool. They offer web hosting. They offer well, they don't offer this yet. This is coming next month, which is pretty cool. I actually might look into this one myself, because I'm a bit of a techie and a developer, and I've always wanted to have my own cloud server to play with and do things to and with. Yes. Don't ask, because I won't tell you. Anyway, you know, they're offering cloud servers now, so you can get cloud server, and yeah, it's pretty flexible, as you can see, and which is all their servers are. Their hardware is customizable. You can, you know, adjust the amount of RAM or CPU power or hard drive space, anything and everything under the sun. Then they have this thing. This, I don't know what it is. It's been so long since I've used IRC. It's called Bouncer. It says Bouncer is a kind of proxy for Internet Relay Chat, IRC. With a Bouncer, you can hide your own IP, and you can be online 24/7. It also acts as a mailbox and receives private messages when you are offline. So, not entirely sure what that is, but they offer it, which is pretty cool. So, what of it, Neo? Well, let me show you. Let's go into my services. Bloop. And as you can see right now, that I have a 10-slot Arc server set up on here. Take a look at the dashboard for it. Ow, bright light, bright light. Obviously, you know, it shows you your IP address, and it has your CPU usage, your memory usage, and you have like some options down here. That's pretty basic, but let's take a look in here at the dashboard, shall we? So here is all the typical suspects for INI settings. You know, the server password, the restart countdowns, the autosave intervals, your expert mode we'll go over in a minute, battle eye, VAC, flying inside caves, Valentine's Day feature, spectator. If you're into the procedurally generated ARC maps, really feel everybody should be because they're freaking amazing. Just saying. I love them. You have control over that here. I mean, you can even click on that and go into the dynamic map editor, which gives you really good. Oh, wow. It gives you really finite control. It's even showing you where the different biome locations will be as you're adjusting things. So biome settings, you have all that. Map settings. That is really, really cool. First time I've looked at that. It's been a while since I've had a server with Nitrado. I don't think procedurally generated ARCs were out at that time. Yeah, as you can see, you have a plethora of settings to go through at the get-go, all the basic stuff. So you have your difficulty offsets, you have your harvest rates, you have all the basic things. And all your multipliers, yeah, everything. No fiddling with the INI unless you really want to. But before we get to that, let me show you the mods and workshop page, because this is pretty slick. This is kind of a test server to show you guys, you know, the back end, because I know most of you come to my channel for ARC. So I wanted to keep it relevant, man. I wanted to show you a little bit of what they offer for the ARC services, you know. They have some form of workshop integration. You can enter in all of your, you know, your mod IDs here, like you would enter into an INI if you were setting up a server. And then on top of that, it will show you which mods you have installed. And if one of these mods needs updated, it will show you which mod is out of date, which I really like. Because if you use other services in the past, whenever and you have a heavily modded server, if there's only one or two mods that's updated, to figure out which ones you need to actually update so it doesn't take forever for your server to restart, you have to go fiddling around in Steam, go to your collection, go to your subscribed files, just, you know, change it over to where you have to, it shows by, you know, shows the mod list by last date updated and sort it out this way. This is really clean. This is really fast. It shows you right there, right then. And you can even tell it to force update. You can set it to update on server restart, automatic updates, or manual updates. And manual updates is where this comes in. You can come down here, find the mod that needs to be updated. Just click that one. So, and then restart the server, and it will update that specific mod instead of slowing down the entire server start to check each and every single mod. Really cool. Really dig it. Okay, so let's go back over to into general real quick. And this might be dragging on. I might cut this up a little bit. Some of this might be here. Some of this might not be here. I don't know. We'll have to see in editing. Expert mode. And then hit save changes. Wait for it. Wait for it. Bam. Now we have, where is expert settings down here. And this is where your INIs are. You can directly edit your INIs right here. So you can still, if you're super, let me do something here. If you're a super control freak, like I am, I'm an INI junkie. What can I say? Go in here and edit everything just as easy as you could editing it on your own PC, which is pretty good, pretty cool. Beyond that, you know, you have DDoS history. So if your server's being DDoS, you know about it. You have everything. They have a mobile app, so you can monitor all of your servers. You can manage restarting them, and everything from your mobile phone works on iOS and Android. So, man, these guys have it together. They have server locations everywhere. They're a German company, but they have server locations in the States. They have one in France. They have, you know, a couple places in Europe. I think there might even be a Canadian location. Don't hold me to that. Do not hold me to that. There was because like I said, I've had servers through them before. So a lot of this I'm going from memory. Anyway, but yeah, so that is Nitrado, and this is their dashboard for ARC, but I haven't showed you the coolest thing yet. Let's go ahead and stop the server. And yeah, I'll be back with you in just a second after the server stopped so I can show you something freaking amazeballs. Okay, so now that the server has successfully shut down, let me show you the really cool thing that I absolutely love about Nitrado. Pulled me back to them quite a few times just because it's so super handy. So yeah, if you're like me, you don't just play Ark, you play a ton of games. And why have to rent servers for each and every one of the games that you want to share with your buddies? I mean, that gets pretty expensive pretty fast. Nitrado, you don't really have to do that. You can, at any time you want, go down in your dashboard to switch game. And by the way, no, because honestly, I'm not going to use Ark on here yet. I have something else planned. Hint, hint, maybe some Empyrean right there. Right there. Anyway, so they offer hot-swappable games. You can have up to 5 games loaded. Not, mind you, that doesn't mean they're running it simultaneously. But you can have up to 5 game servers installed and be able to switch between them anytime you want without losing any data. So, you know, you have your really awesome, super huge dino kibble farm that with an epic build that you don't want to lose, but you want to go play like some 7 Days to Die with your buddy, or Hellion or whatever, because as you can see here, that quite extensive list of games that you can switch to. And by the way, if you notice, it will tell you if you have one of the games in this list already in your Steam library, which is pretty handy, cool little feature. But yeah, let's say I want to switch this over to 7 Days to Die. Let's go. And all you got to do is say click install. It'll run the install process, which takes a couple minutes. But bam, server installation is running. You know, on average, it takes somewhere between 3 to maybe 5 minutes, depending on the game, to switch the game up, which, you know, not a big deal. Go ahead and click on dashboard. Right now, it's still showing Ark. I will come back to you in just a moment when we have 7 Days to Die up. Okay, guys. So 7 Days to Die is completely installed now. So you have, you know, all the settings we had before, all, you know, the INI settings and game settings that you want and all that. This is easy to switch back. Now, if I go back to the switch game, you can see right here, it will tell me on this server, I have 7 Days to Die installed. It is the currently active one. We also have Ark installed, and we have Empyrean Galactic Survival. So if I to go to switch back to Ark, all I have to do is click the change button, and it will switch it back to Ark. Oh, well, as soon as the server is done restarting. You can't do it well if it's in the middle of starting a service. You can't switch it, but yeah, that's to be expected. But the server is either started or stopped. All you got to do is click that button and you're good to go. Pretty cool, pretty handy. I love the hot-swappable game feature. Anyway, guys, so that's kind of my overview of the Nitrado service. I just clicked a button. What did that button do? Anything? No, that button didn't do anything. Okay. So yeah, that's my overview of the Nitrado service. Beyond that, what does it mean for the channel? Well, honestly, everything's gonna go pretty much. Hi, Erin. Everybody say hi to Erin down below. You see her little pop up. But what does that mean for the channel? Well, only good things, to be honest. The only real differences that you guys will notice is the fact that there will now be a little bit of Nitrado branding, like my banner on my my channel page will have a Nitrado logo. I'm also yeah, I'll help you with that in a little bit. My thumbnails I'll probably put some, you know, little Nitrado logo on those as well. And then of course down below in the description will be an affiliate link. That affiliate link will take you to, well, Nitrado. And if you guys decide to rent a server, I get a little bit out of it, not a whole lot. It's not really, you know, anything I get is pretty much just going to go toward making my server better. Right now, that 10 slot server I have, they were gracious enough to give me for free, let me do a lot of cool things. And then, you know, if you guys decide to use my affiliate link and to get a server through them, if you like Nitrado, then, you know, I can work on maybe expanding that or opening up some new servers and maybe doing some public stuff, which would be pretty freaking awesome. With pretty much all the stuff that has to do with my channel and revenue, whether it's my ad revenue, whether it's my Patreon. By the way, if you didn't know I have a Patreon, there should be a little thing right there. right now, go check it out. But whether it's Patreon, whether it's ad revenue, or any kind of affiliate link, it just goes back into the channel, lets me do things to make the channel better, afford to do some giveaways here and there maybe. By the way, I still have an Empyrean Galactic Survival Key that I have yet to find a home for. So I might be giving away another Empyrean key in the very near future. Stay tuned for that. Guys, that's really all I have to say. It's not going to really change anything about the channel itself. I'm very happy that Nitrado is allowing me to partner with them, is letting me have that server so we can do some other things and get some of the other guys involved, like honestly Syntac and I think Evo. I'm not sure who else is going to join, but we've been planning on doing a Empyrean Galactic Survival multiplayer series because they checked out my Empyrean content, thought it looked kind of cool, and decided they want to check it out. So as soon I've been kind of waiting for the Alpha 6 experimental stuff to go to the main branch before we dig in, but I think that's going to be happening here in the next few days. I may be wrong on that, I don't know. Either way, we're going to be doing some Empyrean, and we've talked about doing 7 Days to Die together a few times, so that might be happening as well. And yeah, it should be a lot of fun, and I'm really, thank you guys. Thank you, Nitrado, for giving me the server. I really appreciate it, guys, and I'm proud to proud to be part of the Nitrado family. Anyway, guys, that is it for today. I hope you found this enlightening. Let me know what you guys think in the description. Let me know what you think in the description, because you can edit that. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Let me know if you've ever used Nitrado, what your opinion of Nitrado is. And yeah, until next time, guys, this is Neo, and I'll see you in game. Bye. I gotta find the button. Which I need. Anybody ever watch MST3K? I really just want to look over to the side and say, push the button, Frank.